All right, Sports Scene is back again for another week, and we're out here at the Royal Port Moresby Golf Club, where it played host to the Prime Minister's Corporate Challenge. Andrew, you were heavily involved in that. How was that? Good?
Yeah, definitely a great event. Happens every year in Port Moresby and Ley, and it's to raise funds for our athletes, Team PNG athletes, taking part in the international events that occur every year. This year it is the mini games happening in September in Wallace and Fortuna. So congratulations to everyone that took part today. All the teams, 52 in all, taking part, and that's to raise funds for our athletes. So it can't go to a better cause than that.
Yeah, and speaking of some of the athletes, they were here today to lend a helping hand because the money raised is going to go to helping them out in their endeavors.
Exactly. We had some Taekwondo athletes, volunteers on the day, helping out the teams with their food and their drinks, which was great to see. And then we had some of our Oceania athletic athletes about to take part in the Oceania Champs. We had Toyo Wiso, Mong Tavu, Tuna Time, and Sharon Korula showing up and helping out with the auction and the other proceedings later on in the evening. So it was a great event and great to see the athletes meeting with the people that are supporting them.
The big names of PNG in terms of corporate and government, and then you've got the big names of sports. The Sportswoman of the Year coming in, being an usher and a person helping out with the corporate challenge that took place. All right, there's a lot of sports happening. Big one that's happening, of course, on Wednesday over in Australia, but it just electrifies the lives of so many people here in Papua New Guinea. We're talking about State of Origin. We're going to be talking to a few people later on in the show on their thoughts. But Andrew, yourself, you're thinking State of Origin?
First match, 2013. Of course, 7 years in a row the Maroons have done it. So the Blues, they have no choice. They have to win this series. If they don't, I don't know what's going to happen. Hang our heads in shame for another year. But you know it's on State of Origin time because you got all the kids in the middle of the street selling the flag, selling the headgear, selling all the supportive stuff that goes with the State of Origin. So it's happening. That fever is here in Papua New Guinea once again.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, we'll go to our first break. On the other side, we're going to be talking to our Athlete of the Week, and it's going to be in the sport of boxing. So you're watching Coca-Cola Sports Scene. Stay with us.
Welcome back, viewers, to Coca-Cola Sports Scene. Now, the much-awaited World Kickboxing title fight was finally held on Saturday here in Port Moresby, and we now join Stanley Nandex of the Papua New Guinea Kickboxing Association to give us a roundup of the title fight.
Yeah, the world event was very successful yesterday. We won all the fights out of 5 international contests, including the world title. Unfortunately, we didn't make it to the world title fight for Rickson. In fact, he went as far as 12 rounds, and I think that was very impressive. It was just split decision in terms of the scoring was just half points difference. So the international fighter, Chego, actually won the world title for that world title contest. We had 5 international contests, including 1 world title fight and 2 intercontinental and 2 South Pacific. Andy, the Black Panther, didn't actually took part because his opponent couldn't make it. He was supposed to fight against the Indian New Delhi fighter from India. Due to the visas and things like that, it was complicated for him to get to PNG, so we didn't match him. But the head of the World Kickboxing was also here, Fritz Exxonbaker. He actually allowed the win to Andy Sam, so meaning that he will be fighting in 3 weeks' time just to confirm his title. So all went very well. We had a very impressive crowd actually cheered for PNG, and of course we have the National Soccer League Grand Final at the same time. So this place in here was so full in terms of people. It was a good day for all of us to see them performing at the highest level. Now we actually talking to the international promoter. He's now looking at preparing the fighters to fight in Australia. I think 2 fighters have already gotten an invitation to fight in UK. So that will all happen this year as well. In the South Pacific title, Kaupa Omena from Eastern Highlands actually won his fight up against Eka Areka from Indonesia. He won in the 5th rounds. It was supposed to be 8 rounds, and he stopped him. Kaupa was very class, very good fighter. He got on with a lot of punches, combination with his kicking, and Kaupa won by technical knockout. Also in the Intercontinental title, Jeffrey Dagger faced Australian opponent or fighter, Ricky Mello. The fight went a bit quite distance. Ricky was very well prepared to tag. It was a second contest. They fought before and they knew each other, so the fight went a bit quite distance. Jeffrey was too strong for him with his leg kicking, and he actually stopped him also in the fifth round. So Jeffrey Darker from PNG actually won the title. Andy Sam, like I said, he didn't fight. His opponent didn't make it, but actually they are way to win to Andy Sam. So we also won that. And for the world title, Rickson Yamo did very well in the first round. He actually got in with a lot of rib punches, and he had a good combination. The Finland fighter was very cool, and he didn't actually do anything much. He knew that it was 12 rounds was too long for him, and also both fighters. He was very organized, very intelligent fighter. And in the 10th, 5th, and the 12th round, he came very strong, and he actually dominated the fight in a lot of points. So the win actually was awarded to the Finland in the world title. Everyone, we all upset, in fact, but they all cheered for everybody. Also, Jonathan Tuhu in the Intercontinental title, he came very strong and stopped his opponent in the 3rd round with broken arm. So unfortunately, all the fighters had to return back today. It is. It's very important, and I think for the fighters for the long run, I think this kind of event, this level of competition is really good for them because you don't get things easy, you know. And this may be having it at the home ground, but just imagine if you're going to fight elsewhere in Europe or in Australia, and you know that's why the competition you got to face in the highest level. And I'm sure that what they got has been worth it, and I'm impressed so far. We actually completed the fight, and unfortunately we only have one injured fighter got a broken arm, and that's the only thing, but otherwise everything went good. After this we've got a fight in Sydney, and also the promoter is trying to organize a team to Indonesia as well. We were also very honored to have the ambassador for Indonesia was there for the whole day, and we also discussed about having an event within Indonesia to have the two countries have a strong relationship through sports and all that. So I think we should be okay. And also 2 fighters have been invited to fight in the UK this year, end of this year as well. So I think it's good for the boys as well as for our organization. Indonesians, I see that they more have a very good background in Thai boxing, because Thailand is just, they fight a lot of time in Thailand. And for us as Papua New Guinea, we travel Australia and elsewhere, and we've got different experience of fighting. But I think I see that PNG fighters are very strong. Even that's the comment that the international representative has actually mentioned. You guys are very strong with your mind, and you can. It's just lack of experience that you've got to really work on. But I think with experience, every international fighters have a lot of experience because of the facility, and that's one thing. And also, they get fights every day, and they come from a good background in terms of the government support and a lot of things that happens. But regardless of that, I think our fighters have done, and the more we give a lot of fights, I think they can gain a lot and they can become better fighters.
And they have it, Stanley Nandex there giving us a roundup of the World Kickboxing title fight that occurred over on the weekend. Viewers, stay with us on the other side of the break. You give us your predictions for Game 1 of State of Origin. Welcome back, viewers, to Coca-Cola Sports Scene. Now is that time of the year, yep, State of Origin fever. Come Wednesday, Game 1 up in this series. And we take to the streets as you, the viewers, give us your predictions for Game 1. You said seperti Blues or Maroons?
Blues.
Okay, lo first game, lo display yellow, State of Origin. You think Nusat ba win?
Blues ba win.
You support Blues or Maroons?
Definitely Maroons.
Why do you support the Maroons?
Lifetime supporter. They always win, so
7 years in a row, eh?
yeah, definitely, and they're gonna win again this year.
Do you have any favorite players?
Definitely Billy Slater, and he's gonna score the first strike.
So what do you think is gonna be the scoreline for the first game?
It'll probably be a tough game, so it'll be probably 24-12 in favor of Maroons, of course.
And Maroons are gonna take it out again for this.
Definitely. 7 years, and this year is gonna be 8 years.
Gets the ball away, and the clock goes by. Brett Stewart comes out of the deep. Kirabe's let the ball bounce. It's gone the ground, picked up by Queensland, and then Hammond has scored.
Do you support Blues or Maroons?
Blues, of course.
Why would you want to support Blues?
Blues, I've been a supporter ever since for a long way back. And it's a really die-hard Blues, and I'll never change. In the whole household, there's only one girl that supports Maroon, the rest of us are Blues.
Do you have any favorite players?
Now, they're all new players this time, so I don't have a real favorite player in there.
What's your prediction for the first game, the scoreline?
First game, the drought always ends. There's got to be rain. And I'm predicting the Blues will win this one for the first time.
Scoreline?
Scoreline will be 10-6 in favor of the Blues.
Man of the match?
Man of the match is number 7 guy. What's his name again? I can't even know.
reaction is a positive one. It's not a person comes up with the football.
But Blues or Maroon?
Very supporters from Queensland, Maroons, die hard.
Why do you support Queensland?
I'm support Queensland because these are stay close to Papua New Guinea, so these are our neighbors. So I'm only supporting Maroons because of throw of Adrian Lamb.
Do you have any favorite players?
Oh, my favorite player is from Jonathan Peston from Newton, not Queensland Cowboys, and Billy Slater, Melbourne Storm.
What's your prediction for the scoreline for the first game?
Oh, I predict that maybe Queensland gonna win by like maybe close, maybe 2 points difference from Blues.
Man of the match?
Man of the match, firstly I give it to Billy Slater.
Okay, who do you think is going to score the first try?
First try I bet from Queensland, Drake English.
Okay, and who's going to take it out for this year again?
The mighty Queensland Maroons.
Okay, boys, what teams do you guys support, Blues or Maroon?
Blues. Blues. Maroons.
Blues.
Why do you support Blues?
I got my supporting team, Penrith guys, playing for Blues. So that's why I'm supporting the Blues to win.
So who's going to take out the first match for State of Origin?
If it's Sydney, then it's always the Blues.
Okay, what's your prediction for the scoreline?
Scoreline will not be much difference, but maybe 10 points difference. That's my prediction, yeah.
And who's going to win this year's State of Origin?
Blues.
Hopefully
for the first time after how many series lost. Yeah, so I'll go for the Blues. Now always the Blues.
But is you support the Blues or Maroon?
Blues.
Why is you support the Blues?
Because Jones, Henry Jones, Mr. supporting him good through time and been play. Mr. supporting him good through starting Bloomie and Blues.
So, Mother, you think one number scoreline the first game?
Oh, I think Blues by 17. Maroons by I think 4.
Smith it is that has to put the kick in. And it's back with Payne. And here's Payne bringing it back. Outside 30. Dancing around one. Stepping around another. Losing the ball in another. What a great shot by Queensland. Josh Morris is on his way. Josh Morris will score. That's if it's team at Queensland.
Me 20 years, me supporting Maroons. Now me still me supporting Maroons. Si come in up now, me supporting Maroons yet.
Maroons will win.
Now me sawi also, me believe also Maroons by win.
Me too, name me Tom Puyawa, me man blonde supporting Maroons, me cross to by 15 years. But me like supporting Maroons, I got to plan the Papua New Guinea or Pilay Maroons, so that's why me, because close to Papua New Guinea too. That's why we support Maroons. So me is also this law by Maroons by win in Lord. First game, second game, third game, go to Maroons will win. Burus sorry no, you play. Sorry. Maroons by kissing the game.
Yep, they have it come Wednesday. First match for State of Origin for this year. Can't wait. To all the Blues supporters, good luck for this year. And to all the Maroon supporters, it's going to be 8 consecutive wins. So go the mighty Maroons. Coming up on the other side, we rejoin Killian and Andrew.
All right, time to wrap up the show, Andrew. It's been fun out here. Obviously, the day was very, very tiring, but all worth it in the end.
Definitely. And it was great to see the Prime Minister, Honourable Peter O'Neill, staying for the whole event, completing all 18 holes. He teed off at the beginning, got the show on the way, and then followed all the way through to the evening. So thank you very much, Prime Minister, for his patronage for the event. There is another one happening on July 14th for all you lay business houses. We're hoping to get involved and support Team PNG. July 14th is the date that it comes to lay. So get involved there.
Let's hope Team Coca-Cola can put a few teams in so that maybe we can make a cameo.
I'm sure they will.
Good stuff. All right, well, State of Origin, that's happening on Wednesday. Queensland versus New South Wales. The first game in 2013. New South Wales are backs against the wall. Queensland heading for 8 straight victories. I mean, how much better can it get? I mean, for a New South Wales fan, you're just hoping and wishing that Queensland do not bring their A game. For Queensland, it's just another game for them.
Oh, it is. If you look at the names on that list of the Queensland side, the Inglis is what a season he's having with the Rabbitohs. And again, you got Cooper Cronk in there, Jonathan Thurston, Cameron Smith, Billy Slater. It's going to be a tough call for the Blues, but I think they'll do it. It's in New South Wales, the first match, so they're playing in front of the home crowd. They got to start this series on a good win. And Killian, your tip?
Mate, I don't know. I've just got a feeling that I'm hoping that Queensland doesn't turn up. They've had a bit of a rough preparation. A lot of players, Bentio with the police and all that kind of thing. So who knows? But I'm hoping that New South Wales do come up. But Queensland are the favourites. But my money's on New South Wales. So let's hope that they do good.
Good money. Whatever, it's going to be a great match. Origin matches are always great, and the first one of the series. So we're all looking forward to it.
Good stuff. All right. Well, that's the show for another week. Do play hard, play safe if you're going to be playing sports this week. But most of all, enjoy it. Otherwise, we'll see you next time here on Coca-Cola Sports Scene.